When I was in prison doing a treatment program, I lived in a unit with all the other women that were also in the program. And we would go in each morning and have a morning meeting with all of us together. There were about 70 women in the group. And I remember the first time I heard a woman get up and do what was called a readiness statement. So a readiness statement is you get up and tell the community why you're ready to be in treatment. This girl stands up and she shares that when she was 14 years old, her parents divorced and she moved in with her father. Her father was a heroin addict and he was sick all the time. She said, to this day, I can't hear anyone throw up because I was always afraid my father was going to die. She said that her father told her that she had an uncle that he lived with. And one day she walked in on her uncle and found out that it was actually her dad's boyfriend. She decided to go live with a friend's parents, and the friend's parents abused her and did things to her that they shouldn't have. She ended up getting pregnant and they took her to get an abortion. And when she shared that, she just put her hands over her face and sobbed like a little girl. She said not long after that, her father died from a drug overdose. And she started using drugs, heroin, which she said, I never thought I would because my dad was so sick and I hated the drugs so much. She said, I started stripping and ended up having 2 more kids. And then I started selling my body just to make ends meet. I ended up getting busted with drugs and now I'm here serving a 14-year prison sentence. She said that her mother was older and fairly sickly and she was taking care of her 2 kids. And she said, I just want to get better and go home to my babies. And I remember looking at that little girl in the front of the room and thinking, how could this be happening? How could this woman be locked up for 14 years who is so broken and just wanting to find a way to help her get the help that she needed and get home to her babies?